second. Welcome. Okay, so today we're going to talk about different sounds in English. All right, so not just different sounds in English, but I'd also like to hear how they are in Japanese. So, and anyone else who joins, this is more for fun, for me, actually. It's a personal thing. Just because I like to compare languages, I like to learn a little bit, not that I'm going to remember everything, but just the fact that it could be very different or it could be very much the same. And if possible, if I remember and know, I will tell you what it's like in Spanish.
No,
all right.
Yeah.
So today is a little interesting day of a little bit of English and culture. So let's go ahead. I'm going to screen share here. And it looks like I was paused for a moment in a very ugly way. Where is this? Go ahead. Oh, I have to go down. I have so many pages open. 1 second. I don't see it. So this is what I want. The upper level. Here it is. Oh, okay. Share. All right, good. Looks like you can see it now. So human sounds, all right? So kind of silly, but you know, it's sometimes necessary. When you go to a different country and you don't know, it's some very I don't want to say basic, but you know, silly things that you wouldn't really normally think of. So good. And Ken, before we actually get started, how did this affect you at all while you were in Georgia?
You mean the accent, English accent, or
not necessarily that, but just like what sounds a duck makes, or what sounds a cat makes, or
okay, yeah, that's I know something about English, you know, such onomatopoeia, maybe.
Oh gosh, yeah. I forgot about that word. Yeah,
I don't know so many, so yeah, definitely that could be a problem, yeah, in America. Yes.
Well, yeah, and you know, it happened to me here in Spain too. They would say something, we're like, "What's that?" Like, "Well, that's the noise that a dog makes." I'm like,
right.
You know, it just sounds so weird, or you don't expect it, or something. So, you know, today is just one of those days that we're going to do something kind of crazy and fun. And you will learn, obviously. So great. So Ken, let me make this a tiny bit bigger because I'm sure that's, if I can, perfect. All right, go ahead and read this first part 1 and then this little paragraph here, okay?
Okay. The human body makes a lot of different sounds. We have many words to describe these. Read the sentences and see if you can work out hear him very well, as he has a tendency to mumble. My dog sniffs and is able to recognize the scent of different people. I have to.
Okay, why don't we?
Oh, sorry.
Maybe we can stop there. Okay. For me, I don't know if it was my computer or internet or what, but I didn't actually hear. I think you stopped around, worked out, and then all of a sudden you were looking at, or you were reading the examples. So like I said, I don't know if it's your end, my end, but yes, and we don't have any audio. I'm going to be your audio today. All right. So the first sentence says, I can't hear him very well, and he has a tendency to mumble. Do you understand what the word mumble means?
Maybe mumble means maybe vague sounds.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good word. Vague sounds. Yeah, I do like that he's not very clear when he speaks. You know, doesn't open his mouth very wide, and it's quite difficult to understand. Good. All right, so read the second sentence again, please.
Okay. I can't hear you I can't hear him very well as he has a tendency to mumble. My dog sniffs and is able to recognize the scent of different people. I
Okay,
have
do
to
you
whisper to
understand
my
sniffs?
scent,
Let's
scent
do
of
one
different.
by one here.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
that's okay. I know you're excited, Ken, but we're just going to go step by step and talk about all of these, okay? So, sniffs. Do you understand what it means?
Dog often, how can I say, checking the smell. That's sniffing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
smell. Check the smell by nose.
Yep, to smell with his nose. That's perfect. All right, good. Let's see. And the scent. Do you know what scent means?
I think scent is a kind of how can I say, not flavor. The smell.
A flavor for a different part of your body.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah, so
smell.
basically, yeah, it's a type of smell. Maybe the word fragrance would help. That normally goes with perfume and
Right.
cologne. Is that what we say for men? I'm thinking in Spanish right now, a little.
The good smell, probably. No, good
Um,
smell.
well, every single person has a scent, and so it's because you always kind of smell like that. And that could be maybe the foods you eat produce a certain smell, or the shampoo and conditioner you use, lotion, body, perfume or something like that. So every single person has a specific scent. That's specific. In general, scent, I think it would be more positive. Because if it's bad, we would say smell. Oh, it smells bad. It has a bad smell to it. Okay. Does it kind of
Okay.
make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, that's perfect then. Okay, what about the next sentence?
Eh, I have to whisper to my friend in class so that the teacher wouldn't hear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the whisper means talking very softly
Very good.
to the mouse. Not close to the ears, not mouth. Yes.
Exactly. We're talking in a decibel that's very low, basically.
Right.
And with that, we're just trying to make it a secret. We're not known that we're speaking. And so that's why we whisper.
Mhm.
Good. Well, the vocabulary in these sentences seems to be pretty simple. So if you want, you can go ahead and read the next sentence.
Okay, it's normal to sigh when you are disappointed or relieved. Hmm.
Hmm. I think is
Sigh
re
is yeah. There's a difference between English and one and Japanese one. I noticed the other day when I talk with American friends. After for sigh, Japanese tend to say "whew," so he didn't understand.
really.
So he asked me,
Okay. Well, before. Mhm,
"Go ahead." Mhm.
yeah. Well, I have two things here. This is actually the word relived, but it should be relieved. There should be an E right where this is, okay?
Okay.
RELIEVE would be relieved. You read it correctly, but the word is spelled incorrectly in this,
Mhm.
okay? Um and yeah, actually here in Spain, relieved, disappointed. No, I would say maybe for something as you go, woo 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 woo. Woo you 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 you.
Very different. I
It
see.
is. So if something like huge happens, if it's bad, for example, like, oy, 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 oy.
I see.
So too bad Rafa isn't here for me to say that. Then he could really understand how integrated I am. Because sometimes I do it too, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like,
Mhm.
but sigh is
Yeah.
something like that, where you take a breath and then you kind of let the air out and make noise at the same time. So sigh, let me just double check in a very good site. I don't know if I can say the name or not. And see what it says, because sometimes in British English they have different meanings. And it's an expression, a sound. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's basically the same as what they were talking about. So yeah, interesting. So what do you say?
I said who.
Really?
And he said what? And yeah, ha, maybe ha is English way.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting. So you're disappointed. Oh. No, it has to go down. I'm disappointed. Oh. I wanted to
Oh.
go. Oh.
Which means a kind of relieved. We relieved something. So I say who, but he said differently.
Yeah, relieved. Oof, man, well, that was that was gonna be Spanish. Relieved. Wow, I don't know. Sigh. Sigh is really something like that where it's very heavy breathing kind of in one breath. So interesting. Maybe, in the next pages we'll see some different examples. So
Okay.
what about this next sentence here?
I find myself giggling a lot when I sit next to my friend Jamie. He's just so funny and I quite fancy him.
Okay, this is definitely British English. Do you want to try this in British English?
Okay, I find myself giggling a lot when I sit next to my friend Jamie. He's just so funny and I quite fancy him.
You did fantastic. I had to mute myself. Thomas would be very proud.
Actually, I listened to BBC podcast show. After that, yeah,
Oh, did you?
the way that, yes.
So you're practicing?
Yes, and I don't know, yeah, if it is correct or not, but
Well, with all the accents that they have in England and the UK, I'm sure that, you're close to at least one of them or a mix of a couple, so that's good. Okay, well, good. So giggling. Tell me about giggling, Ken.
giggling happiness, maybe low, small, soft laugh, or yeah.
Yeah, low laugh. Yeah, you're not laughing on a hee hee hee.
Yeah, right.
So kind of what I do sometimes in class, I giggle a lot. That just means that you're happy and, you're laughing, but not like 100%
Right.
laughing.
Oh, yes.
Good. And then the part where it says, okay, so Jamie. Jamie in English is a name for both females and males.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to clarify.
Right.
So there's that. And then he's just so funny. I quite fancy him. What is quite fancy?
I think that's a British way. It means funny.
Yeah, it means that he likes, that they like.
Maybe make me laugh or something like that.
Exactly. So quite fancy him. Quite fancy in this case is more like than anything. I like him a lot. He's nice, so I kind of like him.
Like him, okay.
Exactly. Good. All right. What about this next one, please?
Okay. I groaned in pain when I fell over and hit my knee.
It should be knee.
Yeah, I think so. My knee while playing sport. Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, it sounds pretty bad. What's a groan?
Groan. I don't know in English way. Yeah, kind of.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, ow. Yes.
You can also groan like, that's kind of more grumble, actually.
Dog groan for when they got hungry. No?
They growl.
Growl, okay. Yeah, okay. Not groan. Growl,
Right.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. So groan is, oh, groan. There's another word. Wince. Wince. I
Wow.
winced in
Word.
pain.
Wins. Okay.
To wince. Yeah, that's a verb. So another word for you. Yeah, so I think that's basically it. Since I groaned in pain, I winced in pain, I fell over. I guess it should be knee, which I wrote in here. So incorrectly and then correctly. Winced in pain. Okay. Did you find it? I heard you looking for it.
What do I have?
Did you find the word groan or wince? I heard you searching for something.
Ah, I'm checking the wins, the meaning of
Yeah?
wins in my English Japanese dictionary.
And what does it, I mean, is it, what does it say, Ken? I won't be
Uh,
able to tell you.
how can I say? Japanese dictionary is very difficult to translate again to English. A kind of not only the sound, also Japanese dictionary says, kind of changing the facial expression, like ow, ooh. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that. Let's see here. Yep, no, I'm looking at it in the Spanish English dictionary here, and this is exactly what it is. Kind of like it could be the reaction. Yeah, the action of something hurting. Fantastic. So today's an international day. Wonderful. And can you read the last sentence, please?
Okay. My husband constantly snores, and it always keeps me awake at night.
So what kind of, do you know snore?
This sound?
Exactly. Yep, there's a couple different ways that we can make that actual noise. But yes, it's when you sleep at night, your breathing isn't great, and so you make noise, basically.
Right.
Yeah, perfect. Always keeps me awake at night. Perfect. All right, well, I think we're good on that slide. Let's go to this one. All right, and so we have some different ones here. So we have many different words for a lot of different noises. The following sounds are both verbs and nouns. Click on the words to listen. You're going to have to make those sounds. Then match them to the correct sentence below. So I'm hoping that you can understand these, Ken, so I don't have to make some crazy sounds here. You can see everything on this page, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so do you want to read? Well, actually, let's read the potential answers first. All right, so we have bang. Do you know what bang means?
Yeah, bang. Bang, yeah. No. Yes.
Bang your foot on the wall or against the wall, I should say.
Right.
It's that sound. Okay, what about click?
Click is the internet, kind of nowadays people click a lot.
I can hear you clicking. Good, that's exactly what it is. Okay, and again, this is to click or click is the noun. So I just wanted to remind you. And crash.
Crash is a car crash, but something to something hit, it makes noise.
Exactly. This is going to be challenging for me too. Is there a difference between bang and crash?
I think bang is, for example, the guns. Somebody shoot a gun and it make a noise bang, but it doesn't necessarily mean to something hit probably. But crash to something hit after, yeah, that sound probably.
Okay. Well, I can understand your explanation. I think you're relatively correct. Bang is also to me something very short. It's a short sound.
Right. Mhm.
So bang, when you shoot again, for example, like you said, it's a very short sound. It's not like a minute long. Whereas crash, longer.
I see.
Do you see what I mean? That's my
Right.
initial difference as well. But I mean, they are similar, just a little bit different. What about the word tick? And sometimes some of these will have to be used in the context.
Mhm. Tickle, such thing.
Tick, no. Tickle is when you make someone laugh with, how do I say that? Like with your hands, you
Yeah.
tickle someone in a specific on the back of their neck, and they hee hee. So that's tickle. To tick.
Tick tack. That's tick.
Okay. Well,
Clock.
tick.
No,
Oh wait. Whoa. One moment.
sorry.
Tick tock. Tick tock is what the clock does. To tick
Ah,
something means to put a check mark by it. So
mm,
if I say I like this house, it ticks all the boxes, for example. That means every single thing I wanted in the house, it has. So it ticks. And it looks like I wish I could draw. Drawing would be very helpful at the moment. Because I can't find anything in the smiley faces. But okay, so tick. So maybe cross off or check off would kind of be the verb. Now, actually, we're only kind of describing the sounds, but we need to also describe the verb. So bang would be hit. All right, click. Click was that noise that you made, but click is to get along with someone as the verb. Click. We clicked. We got along, or we got on. We got on or along. Crash is obviously to hit something as well. So bang and crash, like I said, are very similar. To tick is to cross something off. What about whistle?
whistle is this sound.
Exactly. So it's a noise with your mouth to maybe whistle a song because you're obviously not singing. You're not using the same parts of your body. To whistle and a whistle.
Mhm.
So yeah, a whistle is the actual thing. To whistle is to make that noise that you just said. So that's pretty simple. Ooh, what about splash?
Splash is a noise, making noise with water. Also, water spread with
Good.
sound.
For example, if we are in the pool and we're jumping into the pool and we jump in and then we splash, we can splash people with the water. That's the verb. And then we also the water splashes is also the verb. Splash, to make a splash, is when it's the noun. Wow, this is a lot of grammar in this class today. Okay, what about slam?
Slam, I think slam dunk, basketball.
Okay, so slam dunk. Whoops.
Yeah, slam dunk, basketball. I don't, maybe making noise in the ball, or I don't know. What sound is it?
Well, slam actually is a different meaning, has a different meaning as well. Slam is like slam the door or slam the drawers in, the bathroom, or slam something normally closed.
Mm.
Okay. And slam, and so it's kind of that noise. Able to hear this, but obviously I didn't slam that. I'm trying not to make a lot of noise. But to close something, to slam something, but very quickly. I didn't slam, I closed the drawer there.
Okay.
Okay, so different meaning for you. And what about the word drip?
Drip is a small portion, the sound of the small portion of water drip, falls
The
of
water that's falling.
falling, yes.
Good, that's perfect. Like a rain. Well, it's kind of similar to a drop, right? Like a raindrop. However, a drip is something that probably needs to be fixed. A raindrop doesn't obviously need to be fixed. That's Mother Nature. We don't fix Mother Nature, even though we need to because of global warming. But that's different. To drip and a drip. A drip is basically the same thing as a drop.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look that up just to be sure. A drip. Yep, a drop of liquid. Perfect. Okay, so good. All right, with that, now let's try and good thing we described all of those because we obviously need to. Why don't you go ahead and read number 1 and see what we can come up with for a correct answer.
Okay. Don't bang the door like that. You wake Kevin up. Slam.
Very good. All right, so that's good. What about the second one?
Did you hear that? It sounded awfully like a gun. That bang.
Okay, I agree with that. Next.
And for bang, the last sound is pronounced or bang or bang.
Well, to be more Wisconsinite, you have to say bang. Yeah.
Almost silent.
Bang. Yeah,
Bang.
the G normally don't sound. It normally doesn't say anything.
Okay. So,
All
yeah.
right. Okay, good. Perfect. What about the next one?
I hate it when people put their fingers at waiters to get their attention. It's so behind the time and quite disrespectful too. I hate it when people tick their fingers. Click. Sorry, click.
Click their fingers.
No?
Well, I would use a different word altogether, and the word isn't in here at all.
I think this sound right. Making
and I'm thinking.
No.
Do you know?
No? This one? Oh. Mm-hmm.
Slam, splash, tick, click. I bet it's click. Click their fingers. It almost has to be.
Yes.
Your fingers, yeah.
Right.
Click your fingers. Okay, yes. Click, or what I was doing, well, and that's what I was doing. It's just the different verb. Or snap. I would say snap your fingers.
Finger, right.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then. Okay. I was just trying to look at. Okay, no, it's not very helpful. Good. All right. Well, what about the next one?
I'm fed up of that in the kitchen. We have to get someone to fix it. I'm fed up of that drip in the kitchen.
Good. I would totally agree with that. So that noise of water falling, probably from the, what do you call that in the sink when you
tap.
Or
Tap or for something. I forgot another
faucet. Tap
faucet.
Or faucet. Yep, faucet. Tap is more British English, and faucet is what I say. Must be a French word with how it ends. Okay. We use a lot of French words. So good. Looks like, what about fed up? Can you explain fed up, what that means?
Fed up is, how can I explain? Kind of annoying. Get annoyed.
Okay, yep, get annoyed, where you're just so sick of or tired of something as well. Those are all synonyms, so good. All right, what's next?
I was trying to relax by the pool when a little boy jumped in and made a huge splash. Splash, right?
Exactly. Yep, that one's perfect. I think, again, that's pretty simple. Jumped in, made a huge splash. Good. What's the next sentence say?
My neighbors is always in his garden. The problem is that he's tone deaf, always whistle in his garden.
Get my is always what whistling. No, whistling.
He's always whistling. Yes.
Exactly. Good. All right. Neighbor. What's tone deaf?
Tone deaf is someone who cannot keep their pitch.
Okay, yep. They can't keep their pitch, or they're not very good at music or rhythms or the beat or something like that. All right. Well, fantastic. All right. What's the next one then?
The clock in my kitchen tick very loudly.
The clock in my kitchen ticks. I'm going to have to have an S to that. Good. All right, so we have that and the last one.
Did you hear a car outside crash into the fence?
Very good. All right, do you have any other questions with, the words that we see here?
What is the difference between crash and clash?
Okay. Crash is this like bang, basically. Let's use that as a synonym. It's that impact sound. And clash means to not get along. So I clash with this person, or your clothes don't match. Don't match, they clash. They don't go well together.
Not physical. Clash is not physical thing.
Clash with an L, yes, can be physical if you're talking about clothes or something.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So clash may be, kind of not a good harmony or fighting or something like that. Clash somebody.
Yeah. To clash with somebody, it's kind of to just disagree. To disagree with someone. We don't have the same idea. Okay. Like I said, it can be used for clothes as well, or furniture in a room, or decorations, or something like that. All right, very good. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, let's go down to the next slide here. Okay, and these are going to be to guess what these words are. So the first one, and I'm going to try and not show you.
Okay, mumble.
Very good. The next one? Starts with an S.
Yes, snore.
Very good.
Sniff.
Good. Oops.
Groan. Whisper.
Yeah, that was easy. Good.
Sigh. Giggle.
Perfect. Well, that was pretty easy for you. Down here. All right, now we have the other words that we used that we had just looked at.
And bang. Drip. Click.
That one took me a little bit. Starts with the S.
Yes. Slam.
Very good. Slam. I was looking at that. I was like, what is that? Okay. All right, good. What's next?
Crash.
Mm-hmm.
And splash.
Uh-huh.
And tick.
Very good. And
Whistle.
perfect. All right, very good. Let's go down. And this last one should be the last slide here. Oh, yeah, perfect. So match the sound and noise words to their definition. So now we have what? All of these?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
A lot of these. So whistle, crash, giggle, snore, mumble, sigh, bang, slam, drip, groan, whisper, and click. So the first one says, when people use their mouth to make a sound between their lips.
And just whistle.
Okay, yep, that's good. People whistle. What about number 2? This is what happens when your tap doesn't stop running water.
Drip.
Number 3, when you can't hear what a person says because they don't enunciate properly.
Mumble.
And do you know what enunciate means?
I don't know. Pronunciate.
Yeah, it's enunciate, and pronounce. Enunciate is when you articulate the letters and the words and the sounds, and pronounce is all of the sounds together probably. There might be the difference. So similar, they're very similar, but good. All right, and number 4, when something collides into something else and makes a loud sound.
That crash.
Okay, good. And collide, have you seen that word before?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
All right, so basically means hit as well. All right, good. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this? Okay. And it looks like that has the answers, which good. Well, now you can't see the other words. So when you laugh in a very high-pitched and childish way. I can't really show you the other words. You can look in the chat box and take a look.
Okay. Snow, sniff, groan, whistle, giggle, bang, drip, slam, whistle, tick. Loud, not giggling. Giggle is not loud, right?
Giggle.
Giggle.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it depends on everyone's own definition of these words, but yes, giggle it can be high pitched. So that's good. What about when you lower your voice and speak very quietly?
Whisper.
That's easy. Whisper. The noise a gun makes.
Bang.
Okay, the noise someone might make when they're sleeping.
Snore.
Good. When you use your thumb and finger to make a noise.
Click.
Or, what was my word? Do you remember? Yeah, I had also mentioned another word that you could use that I actually use.
A tick.
No, snap.
Yeah.
S-N-A-P, snap. Okay. Good. All right, number 10. When you breathe in and out in relief or disappointment.
Sigh.
Very good. The sound you make when you are in pain.
Groan.
Groan. Very good. And I was like, what is that one? Groan. Absolutely. And the last one, the noise you make when you close something very hard and fast.
When you close something very fast. A splash.
No.
Crash.
No.
Lamb.
What?
Slam.
Slam. Very good. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, good. And if I'm correct, that is the last. Yep, that is the last one here. Perfect. All right. Now on to the more fun part here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to stop screen sharing. Just a second. Stop. Okay, good. So now we can do a little bit more of the animal sounds with the time that we have left. Not much time, but we can do a little bit. So I think it's probably going to be the same. What does a cat say in Japan?
Nya nya.
Can you? Oh, is it possible
yeah.
for you to write?
So nya. Usually such kind of thing to repeat the same sound. Nya. Nya.
Well, in English, it's meow, and in Spanish, it's meow. It's the same thing, but they spell it completely different. All right, good. We talked about a dog the other day. What about the duck? What about a duck?
Duck. Duck?
Mm-hmm.
This duck?
Yeah.
I think gaga. Gaga.
Really? Okay, and English it's quack, quack, and now I can't think of it in Spanish. Because guau, guau is the dog. Qua, qua, maybe? I'm not going to write that down. I don't remember exactly. What about a cow?
Cow. Moo moo.
Really? Okay. In English, it's moo. Moo moo, and probably in Spanish, it's moo, mu, or something like that. Interesting. What kind of other animals make noises? What about a pig?
Pig is pig. Buhi buhi. Buhi buhi. Sometimes it doesn't describe actual sound. Yeah, maybe buhi buhi.
I don't think that's a real sound. Okay, so oink oink in English, oink oink in Spanish, I don't know. Wow, I don't think I'm gonna get over that one. Let's see. What about a bird? This might depend on the bird.
Yeah, depend on the bird.
For example, in English, I know the crow was like caw, caw. And I don't know caw.
Japanese similar kaka.
What about a rooster?
Rooster, kokekoko. Kokekoko. Kokekoko.
Wow. In English, I don't know. Yeah?
English, yeah. I forgot.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah.
I don't know if the CA part is, the CACA at the beginning is correct or not, but cock-a-doodle-doo. What other animals?
So, do you know the Pokemon's mouse? Mouse.
No, I don't.
Kind of cat character. So it's
Meow.
English mouse, but Japanese meows. Because of that difference, meows. Because cat cry meow, meow.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
English. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Interesting. Well, I can't think of any other animals right now. That's super disappointing. But
okay, sure.
Can't think of, I mean, a mouse. I don't know.
Mouse. Yeah.
I don't know what sound a mouse makes. Squeak. That's the sound that it makes. Squeak.
Yeah,
Choo-choo?
So,
That's what a train makes. A train makes a choo-choo sound.
so
Choo-choo.
Pokemon again. Pikachu means Pika means splash. I mean flash, and flashing mouse sounds like flashing mouse to Japanese. It's a made-up word, but
Interesting.
meaning actually. Yes.
But I definitely didn't think I was going to be learning about Pokemon today. So thank you. Well, interesting. Good. Well, I kind of think that's about it. I'm kind of all out of sounds at the moment, so maybe we'll talk about that next time. Let me just take a look at my schedule for Monday. Oh, yes. This will be very useful, Ken. Verbs used with housework. And so a lot of the times we use do or make, but then other times we use more specific verbs.
Okay, yes.
So that's what we'll take a look at on Monday. And then Wednesday, sorry, I had that. Wednesday will be actually pretty interesting. I'm actually excited about this class. It's the different sounds that we use with the S.
English sound is complicated. Yes.
I know. That's why we're going to talk about it. All right. So don't you worry. You just have to wait another week to wait for it. So good. Well, Ken, have a great day. Thanks for joining today. Thanks for reading. You did fantastic. And everyone who watched. So have a great day, and hopefully we will see you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.